let's talk a little bit about how to do a dumbbell goblet squat. A dumbbell goblet squat is one of those movements that everybody should do. It is excellent for beginners because it helps teach the squat pattern without and being able to load it up a little higher as well. And it is excellent for people who are intermediate or advanced as well because it's just a fabulous squat variation. That's all I got to say about that. So when you're doing a dumbbell goblet squat, you want to be holding the dumbbell underneath it with the palm of your hands, okay? And you're gonna bring that dumbbell really close to your chest. One of the most important things to not do is bring the dumbbell too far out. So in almost every strength training exercise, we always talk about keeping the weight close to the midline of your body. This is an example of that. So keeping it nice and close to your chest. Your stance is going to be whatever your normal squat stance is, which is about hip width. You want your toes anywhere from pointing forward to like 30 degrees out. It's going to be dependent on you. And we're going to sink down into that squat, keeping the chest upright, the knees out, and the elbows tucked in, okay? So we don't want to be flared out like this. Another thing I love about the goblet squat is when we sink down to a goblet squat, if your knees cave in, you very quickly realize that you can't go down any further because your elbows hit your knees, which is that reminder to shove your knees out and sink down in between your hips. So really important reminder to press those knees out when you're coming down into a squat. Here's what it looks like from the side. You're gonna press out. Keep that weight nice and close to your chest and keep your chest high. We don't wanna be dipping, okay? Chest up, staring forward the entire time. Drive through that tripod foot, which is the two pressure points behind your big toe and your pinky toe, as well as your heel. Another thing I love about this exercise is that it's actually really easy to load up once you get stronger. So you can start with your dumbbell at the bottom once you've got a really heavy dumbbell, squat kind of around it, hoist it up, and it's relatively easy to keep that weight nice and close and load up this exercise.